with us from Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. The Boilermakers kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense comes onto the field first today. And here's a freshman that, despite not being highly recruited, has burst onto the scene. A talented young wideout who has played at a much higher level than his high school rankings would indicate. Looking to pass, it's Potter. Here comes the heat. Snagged out of the air. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. The throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time.
Might have a chance. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Warren. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Monarchs go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Unleashes one. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The Boilermakers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And Jerome Miles will be a focal point in this offense. Made a name for himself in this offseason. Now he'll have to try to live up to the billing. Songo Politelli. Here's a heat. Still on his feet at the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go.
The transfer has it his first carry. There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. The Boilermakers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Oh, what a move. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one. And he's in! Touchdown, Boilermakers!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Bringing the heat. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Wants to throw. It's Potter. Oh, they're after him. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Pocket breaking down. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing, Songo Politelli. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Dropping back, it's Potter. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Jaron Chiave Songopolatelli fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff for Jarrett. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. JKS. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On the run, it's Gibson. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they more points.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff for Baxter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Songapolatelli from the gun on 3rd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Defense did a great job.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Songapolatelli. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Making side adjustments here.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Potter. Right on time, completes the slant. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, ODU.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They go to the counter. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Here's a little room there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Off play action. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late as a result. That's enough.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside. It's Jackson.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Monarchs want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Pulls it in, it's Newsom. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. This time he's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Catch in the middle. It's Blackman.
Well, the defense dialed up a blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew it was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. He got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for the score. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Crosses the 35. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let him do the rest, right? Flip it to him. Let him get outside. Let him run the football and make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with North Texas taking on the Kent State Golden Flashes. And it's the Mean Green in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
And the Monarchs will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. On first down, it's Baxter again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Fires to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On third down, here's Baxter. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. He'll pull it down inside the 45. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Purdue! And the pummeling has started.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. and wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. Gets away from one. He's got space. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Blackman. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Monarchs, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Off the RPO, complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. To throw, it's Potter. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get...
Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Monarchs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
42, Old Dominion, 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Jackson. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the air, it's Potter. Caught. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Monarchs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Wide 53, wide 53. Go.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Plows through the defense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Blackman. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Sangapolatelli, play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Got the quick completion. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a big... And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Makes a man miss.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a front.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll go with Baxter. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sangapolatelli on the play action. Steps away. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along.
He's going for the goal line, and he breaks the play.
This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to return it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Red pass, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. It appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. On first down, it's Baxter again. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got it and still on his feet. Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Quarterback keeps it. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. They're looking to throw on second and short. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown wants to pass. Using the quick game. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying